Hiya, I'm Lorna. Welcome back to my channel. Today I want to list what you should have in your backpack when you're going camping for festivals. For starters, I want to thank my lovely friend Julia who made a list for me, because I'm gonna go right into it, but I've only went one time in festival and camping. Otherwise, I am a hotel girl and I like to stay in hotel and Airbnb, and I'm really snob and I don't like to live in the mud, so camping is not really something for me. But this year I want to spend time with my friend, and she helped me to have some ideas of how to do the famous list of what to have when you're going in a festival and you're staying camping. Even though I did it once and I know how to pack a bag, obviously I went a lot on vacation, so the only thing is that I will have to think about some necessities that you don't think about when you're staying in a hotel. I think we're gonna start with home. So firstly, you need your tent. If you aren't like me and you don't know how to build a tent and you don't know how to pick those little strings like that attached, and you don't know how to build a tent, there is some easy tents now. 2-second tents that you can just throw and they open like this. I'm obviously not gonna do it, but I bought one and it was not really expensive. That's the good thing. So all the prices I could list is from Decathlon. It is a French store, so yeah, you might have the same, I don't know, but those tents were like the cheapest one I could find, so this is really good. So I took the smaller one, not the real smaller, because this was a problem in the store, because I wanted the smaller one because I wanted the cheapest, and I saw that it was a 2-second tent, so I wanted the one that was, I think it was even on sale and it was like 25, and I was like, a 2-second tent for €25? Sold. And then I was like, so the length, like, it was like 1.50 m. Like, I'm 1.60 m. I'm a short person, but this tent was even shorter, and I didn't even get that it was weird. And then I started to try to find a mattress that fit, and I was like, all the mattresses were like around 2 meters. So there was a problem, and I was talking to the guy and I was like, why are you selling a tent? There's no mattress to go inside. And he told me that it was not a tent. It was just like, how do you say en abri, like a little shelter, if it's raining or whatever. So it was really stupid, and so this is a tip I can advise you. Check the length and width, and because really make sure that you can put your mattress inside your tent, otherwise it's just not worth it. And when I think about it, it was not even my size, so how was I supposed to sleep in it? I don't know why. I lost like perhaps an hour or two search around for a mattress. It was stupid, but anyway, I found one. It's the smaller one. It was €65, so not 25, but still like half the price of the other tent. The thing is that it's a bit big, because as you cannot really roll it and then pick like all the sides, it's already like a round shape. Insert a little picture. It's not really kind of convenient to handle. Hopefully we're gonna go by car, but I think that by train and walking with this, it will not really be easy and convenient. But anyway, so this was the cheaper real tent, the real home where I could put my mattress, and it was €65. Then what you want. You want a bag. Okay, I know it's not like home, but it will be, all your home will be inside your bag. So the bag is also very important. So I got mine from Amazon, not Decathlon this time. So I'm sorry, Amazon, I know, bad, but it's really nice, and it's not like khaki or those weird color that you can have in Decathlon, and it was way cheaper. I got it for €39. Can you imagine? Decathlon, it was kind of perhaps 100, let's say around 100, perhaps a bit less, but it was much more than €39. And it's good, it's a good quality. So I took 70 liter, and it's good. I can feel that you have a lot of space. I cannot even show it properly. So this is the bottom, and then it goes up like this, and then you have this that goes above. I'm gonna put my sleeping bag there. Yeah, I don't have, some has some elastic there that you can put something, but I don't have a lot of space. This is the maximum detached that I can have, so I'm not gonna put a lot of thing. But yeah, it's really wide. This is also good. This is something, this is a part that you should look, so it's good quality. There I can find also that is really comfortable. So this bag was a really good purchase. I also bought my mattress on Amazon. I haven't received it. If it's good, if I'm happy about it, it's around €39 compared to €50 in Decathlon, and it was way higher. This is why I took it also on Amazon, because I didn't want it the cheapest Decathlon mattress, which were really thin, like 4 centimeters, not even, it wasn't really high. All the one were really high were really more expensive. So I wanted something that was less expensive, and that was also a bit high, because I'm kind of a princess and I don't want to sleep on the ground. So yeah, so you have the mattress. Then what did I personally buy? You don't have to buy this if you don't want to. I bought a little waterproof sheet. Like they said, they said it's a plaid, which is blanket in French, but it's like a waterproof blanket, I would say. I will try to show you, and this one I could definitely access. So it's something like this. I'm not going to detach it, I'm not going to open it, but it's something like this, and you can put it on the mattress. So it's kind of a bit like, not a sheet, but it makes it a bit more like a natural bed. That's something that is all squishy by air. I don't really like this sensation, so I think this will be really good. And also, sometimes if you eat inside, something that a bit disgusts me, so I could easily take this and just just throw it away and throw it all the little crumbles away, and that will be good. And it's really easy. I think this will go on the bottom of my bag. Of course, you want a sleeping bag. Again, I bought one from Amazon because it was cheaper and it was really wider, and I could find some mummy shape. This is the one with the little hood, and I really like those sleeping bags because you can put the little pillow in it, and if you feel like there's some mosquitoes or some bugs, you can zip it really high, and I think that you're protected a bit more. I'm not gonna unzip it, but it's like this. I already had a look. It's super huge. I think that I can make a friend in the festival, they can sleep with me if they want to, but no, I don't want to share my tent. But yeah, it's really good. Again, around 30 euros compared to perhaps 30 euros from Decathlon. I'm not gonna lie, perhaps there were some cheap sleeping bags at Decathlon, but they were like not a mummy shape, and I wanted the mummy shape, and I wanted a really large one, so you can also open it completely and not having, it's, if it's hot, because you don't know, perhaps sometimes it's a bit hot, so if you want to open it completely, it's like a really big blanket, and I think it's good. So yeah, I'm really happy, plus it's the color that I like, and sometimes when you go and you find some camping stuff, it's often like some really shitty color. Apart from my tent that is like blue that I hate, blue and orange, but I think I can spot it, so that's good. I think we're good, and kind of coordinated. And last thing, if you want to build a home, I bought a chair. And this is something that I want to thank Julia again, that created this little PDF of this list of what to bring to festival. I think that's really good. I had like a list, but her list is really on flick. And she wrote like a chair, and I was like, a chair? Why do we bring a chair? And she's like, well, we're gonna stay like around 3 days, and a chair is comfortable, if you want to sit, have a lunch, and talk with people, talk with friends like this. So I bought a chair, and they were not so expensive in Decathlon. I think this one was 15. You could find one at 8 or 7, but there was no back. And when I tried it, I noticed that, yeah, I would want a chair there, because I tried the one without any back, and I was like, that's not really comfortable. And then I realized it's not comfortable, but imagine if you do the whole festival without any chair. Yeah, I think this one will be cool. And so I'm going to show you. So it's easily washable if there's rain or something. I'm not going to open it. I could insert a picture perhaps. I don't know if you can see, there is here. Here is the famous hole that you can put your glass with your beer, or of course I'm not drinking alcohol, but you can put your glass here or your beer, and that's really fun, I think, in festival. And there's something you can carry it really easily. And when I went home from Decathlon, I was like, I had a lot of things, like I bought the tent, and I had a lot of different things, and I was like, perhaps I'm gonna take a cab home. I didn't want it because I'm kind of a bit cheap, and so I took everything on me, and it was so possible. Like, they made everything able to be transported, so this is a good thing. This was the last item that you will need in order to build your home. Is the hygiene. So of course everyone does like you want. If you could have your period, think about things for your periods. I personally don't, so this is not something for me, but stuff like this. If you like to wear makeup, bring your makeup, blah blah. But the thing that is really important for starters, it's sunscreen. You want to be protected, so bring sunscreen, because festival is the way to go for sunburn. And even though I didn't do a lot of festival, I can see that it's like, how do you say, fête à la saucisse? It's like the way to get burned, like you're at a barbecue and eating some sausages and staying like this, really kind of a bit white trash. And yeah, you get some sunburn. Festival are a bit like this. really, I don't know a lot of festival, but I personally speak about metal festival, and either it's raining a lot or you can just get a lot of sunburn. So sunscreen is important, and take the 50 SPF. What she made me think about also in the list is paper soap. I tried it already a couple of years ago in a giveaway I think I won, and I done a video for this channel. I don't know if it's still up or not, but I've used and tried paper soaps. It's like some really little thin layer of soap. You don't even notice that it's soap. It's like some really transparent paper, and when you use it under some water, it foams, and then you can wash your hands. So this is something important because it doesn't take a lot of space, and you can carry it all the time on you, and hygiene will be important. You will feel a bit dirty at the moment, so it's important to have those kind of stuff. Of course, you can take a real big bottle of soap if you want to, but everything will need to be in pocket size, and this is really, really helpful if you just want to wash your hand, and if you want something easy to carry around. So paper soaps, sheets are the way to go. So I never used it, but I know people who has it, and I thought it was a good idea to have one like this. And it's a really fast drying towel like this. I bought two, one a bit smaller than the other, because you don't know, sometimes it's raining and there's one that it will not really be dry fast, so it's good also to have two, I think. And so the larger one is like this, and you can see the material a bit like this. I hate to dry myself with this kind of towels. I'm not gonna lie, I really don't like it. Sometimes some people, when I'm away, they offer me to use this kind of towel, and I'm like, no, I'm not gonna use this. I bought my own because it's not really. I don't really like the feeling of this texture on me, but I think that, look at the space that it took. I think it will be very easy in my bag, and it will be very convenient if it dries really fast. So this is like very important for your hygiene also. I also bought something that it can be a bit useless, but I got myself hooked a bit in this camping merch from Decathlon. It's a waterproof basket like this. So at first it was like you can transport it really flat, and then you can do something like this, and you can carry your water inside. So this is good if you want to wash your dishes, if you want, I think, because I'm not really fond of the shower area, so I don't know, perhaps I'm gonna take some water inside and do a little for hand toilet, like I'm not gonna, I don't know, perhaps I will make it to the shower, I don't really know. But if I don't like it, if it's a really bad moment, I think this will be very easy. I still don't know, perhaps it will only to do my dishes or something like this. But I think it's really convenient, like it's so flat, and then you can, I'm gonna go to the tap water, searching for tap water, and go back to my tent like this, and have my own little basket of clean water. Then I want to talk about clothes. I will not spend a lot of time on this. We are all different. Some people like to be comfy. I advise you to be comfy. This is, I think, I don't know how they do. I'm personally this year will go to a goth festival and a metal festival. And the goth festival, I stay in a hotel, and obviously I'm gonna be on flick on the at the goth festival. But at the metal festival, staying with my friends and camping, I don't give a crap of not being all glamorous. So if you're doing the second option, a metal festival, I advise you to stay comfy. Yeah, that's way better. If you want to be a bit glamorous, think about your makeup, think about adding some accessories, doing some cool hairdo perhaps. If you want to have like a bit more of a look, you can try to, accentuate those things, but I advise that you take like something really basic, a pair of shorts that you don't care if they get dirty. I don't know, perhaps you fell on the ground and there's mud. I'm not sure that your kid style dress will be the way to go, but a pair of shorts like old and torn black H&M, €5 in sale, it's not bad, and you can still, put like some tights, fishnet tights underneath if you want to have like a cool new goth look, perhaps. There's always some other way to be comfortable and stylish in a way. So yeah, just avoid those really glamorous outfits and try to stay comfy. Try to be also very convenient, having like crossbody bags or a fanny pack or something like this. On the list of my friend, she wrote like a holster. Not really like a holster girl, but I think that perhaps my little crossbody bag. And I also bought this. Where is it? I also bought this little bag that I didn't have. I didn't have this size of a backpack, and it's really like, Kishwa. It's really like going camping. I think this is a bag. I think it was like €7. I don't give a crap if it gets dirty, and I don't think it will in the end, because it's really waterproof. It's something that is good for my bag because I'm gonna carry it all day. This also is good, so I think I'm gonna have this and perhaps a little crossbody bag also to keep all my very important things. This leads to another very important point: is don't try to be all glamorous and bring things that you love, because don't forget that you are going to leave your tent unattended. So you will have to take everything that is really risky to leave unattended. You will take everything in your bag on you, but your tent will be like this. So you don't want to leave anything in your tent really pricey, so I'm thinking even Dr. Martens, you kind of have to wear them. If you take those Dr. Martens, if they're like all new, this is something I don't advise, but if they're, kind of expensive, you really like them, wear them. Don't let them in your tent, and not in front of the tent like everyone do. This is how you got your shoes stolen. If it's not something that is really common, I heard it, so yeah, be a bit careful about it. And sometimes you don't really know what weather it's gonna be, so I understand that you take some pair of really comfy shoe, like something kind of a bit sneaker, and some Dr. Martens or Ranger, but yeah, try to take with you the one that you don't care if they got stolen. I think this is really important to remember. And I'm gonna finish on the gadgets. So yeah, what do you take as gadget on a festival? I think now that we are all really addicted to our phones. We are not gonna leave without any batteries. My friend wrote twice batteries. She's really cautious. I think I'm just gonna take one. Yeah, one big and full charge. Or I'm gonna take a real charger too, because sometimes on festival they have some charging point, so yeah, I'm gonna take this. And I also buy, because she wrote it on the list and I didn't have one, a little lamp like this. And I can't do it, but it's like a dynamo, something like this, so you do like this. Find it really funny to have some light. And so it doesn't work with any battery or whatever. It's you that creates the battery. I think it's so cool, because I didn't want something like with some battery that can go dead, so yeah, I think this was a good idea. Don't forget your bottle. I got mine from I think it's Temu, sorry, but I have it for quite a long time now. And just little disclaimer, this should be washed sometime. I see so many people like all the time with their bottle, and I'm like, did they wash it? I don't know. I added a little stickers there. Isn't it so cute? I like mushrooms. So yeah, bottle of water like this, empty. I don't care if it's like this, if it's smaller, or empty bottle is really important. Empty bottle for your soaps, hair, shampoo, stuff like this. Also dry wipes, also if you want to get your makeup off. Baby wipes is not a really good thing because it's really greasy. I tried it at Hellfest and it was not a really good thing. I felt kind of a bit dirtier than before, and my friend told me this is why she used paper soaps also, and I'm gonna use her advice. It will be, I think, way better. So don't forget to take some cutlery also, so she won't like a Swiss knife. I'm like, I'm not that I'm not that an adventurer, so I'm not gonna take this, but I think I'm gonna buy some. I didn't bought it yet, but I have some, I think, some little cutlery that I could possibly wash in my little basket. So yeah, cutlery also. Also bought a little cold box. I can't find it, but it's like really small like this, and I think it will be good to keep my food away, even if it's not cold anymore. You need to think about the ants also, and bugs and everything. I'm really scared about bugs. So it's good to have like a really a space for your food also, and not to leave it like this on a little plastic bag or something. I'm gonna take a lot of plastic bags, I think, for shoes and used underwear, stuff like this. But yeah, food, I think it's good if it has like a little fridge of itself. So this little cold box was a good purchase, I think, and I had it for €8 if I am not mistaken. I didn't bought it, but there was some organizer bag also, around 20 I think. So I think I'm gonna create it. I don't know, I'm gonna do a DIY of an organizer, but that was a really good idea, but I wasn't going to spend €20 on it. But as I said at the beginning, your bag is your home. I think it will be good not to mess everything inside, like t-shirts, shorts, underwear, bottle of shampoo, of food and everything. I'm gonna try to make some little levels and layers to find myself a bit more organized than what I did last time. Last time I didn't have a real actual bag, I think. So Yeah, my last Hellfest was really not really good organized, but yeah, it's funny to see how organized she is, because I really thought that, sometimes we have this idea of people going to the festival. It's really funny to see her list, because even though I'm not doubting her organization skills, um, people going to camping on festival, they seem a bit like, "Ooh," like not really organized, but they are in a way, because they are thinking about their food, even their beers, even their drinking, but they also are thinking about their comfort, because they have the chairs, they have the table, they have the batteries also, they have a lot of things, so you need to be a bit organized to do this. So anyway, this was some little tips. I think I've showed everything I had in my shopping, from my shopping from yesterday. If you have questions, let me know in the comments below, and have a good festival season, everyone. Thank you very much for watching, and I see you in my next video. Tschüss!